Hey guys, so today is the very last day of back to school week and I have something a little different for you today. So before I get into the meat of the video here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you today's giveaway right out of the gate. Today's giveaway is a gift for you moms. This is a giveaway from the Falco Kids and Serena, she's here on YouTube. I absolutely love all of her stuff. So make sure you check out her website and you can see all sorts of encouraging t-shirts and things for you, things for your kids, etc. So for today's giveaway, you will get 2 t-shirts from her company. One says motherhood is my superpower. The other says moms make the best teachers. You'll also get a copy of Teaching from Rest and this sweet mug that says, may he give you all the desires of your heart and make your plans succeed. So good luck, you guys. So good luck to you guys on that giveaway. I'm really hoping that this gift encourages and inspires one of you for your upcoming school year. If you don't follow her YouTube channel already, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the description box below for you. Definitely subscribe, you will be inspired. This week we've talked about curriculum, we've talked about schedules, we've talked about planning, and we've talked a lot about your kids and the upcoming school year, but today is all about you. I wanted to wrap this up with a little bit of love from my heart to yours, so here we go. So often we get caught in the trenches of all that we have to do, and we forget that homeschooling is something that we at one point chose to do. We saw it as valuable for our kids, our families, their futures, most importantly, for our relationships with them. When we first began, we probably pictured beautiful smiles greeting us eagerly at the table each morning, ready and willing to learn. We imagined fresh biscuits, homemade jam, beautifully written poetry, excitement over new Bible verses, and in-laws who were just so proud of us for raising their grandbabies to be both kind and academically successful. But the reality is life is messy, guys. We get in our own way sometimes, stuck thinking that we're not doing enough or doing it well enough. We uncover learning disabilities and question whether we are the right teacher for our own kids. We struggle through hard times in our personal relationships while attempting to keep the peace for our kids' sake, and we often feel like homeschooling is such a burden and not a joy. I hope you're not in this place, but if you are, there's something I want you to know. You are enough. You can do this. It will not look perfect. It will not feel perfect, but you are made perfect through the perfect one. For by one sacrifice he has made perfect those who are being made holy. What does that have to do with homeschooling? Everything. If we can step back and look at the messes, the mistakes, and the chaos as an opportunity to experience perfect peace, then we are right where we need to be, and we can do this. Whether we feel equipped or not, we are their parents and they are ours. No 2 children are exactly the same, not even 2 children who live in the same house with the same parents and the same curriculum. There is beauty, excitement, and unique passions sitting dormant inside of each of our kids, and we have an incredible opportunity to speak life into their hearts and speak promise over their futures. If you view a tough day with math as a chance to build your child up instead of breaking yourself down, then I would say that you've had a pretty successful day. So, can I be so bold as to ask you to consider 3 things this upcoming school year? The first is this: remember that you're a student too. We're all students in this life journey, and there is still so much depth to our world, our planet, and our culture that can be uncovered and impacted. Don't forget to add something beautiful for you to your homeschool. Do you like to bake? Do you want to learn how to paint? Is there a little girl inside of you who never had the chance to learn to play the piano? Don't get caught in the reading, writing, and arithmetic cycle, or simply shuffle your kids around at their activities and let go of the opportunity to dig deep and discover your own desires. It's an added bonus that your kids will be learning something new too. A passionate parent who is humble and willing to learn will both set our kids up to be lifelong learners and will also breathe life into your homeschool and a vulnerability that could never be replicated in any other setting than your own home. This is your homeschooling journey, so be a part of it too. Second, slow and steady wins the race. We get to be these kids' parents for the rest of our lives. We get to. If we rush, fret, compare, rather than feeling like it's a privilege to teach and nurture our babies, we'll feel like it's a curse, a trap. If we knew we'd burn out, I often wonder if we would have taken this leap of faith in the first place. Don't lose your vision or your hope to the rat race that spins our culture in circles. Bow out of the race. Be present. Slow down. And finally, remember that we're all in this together. As cliche as that sounds, it's the truth. If you don't have community, find one. Listen, I know it's not easy to shuffle what feels like 27 children to a play date on a Tuesday morning, and I know that work schedules and life schedules make community the first obvious sacrifice, but don't lose sense of others. Although you'll spend a whole lot more time with kids and a whole lot less time with adults once you start your school year, just remember in the moments that feel isolating, when you have your third day in a row of no school because you can't even get the dishes done, when you have a mommy meltdown and you're ashamed of yourself and the person you've become, when you wonder if it's literally all of your fault that your kids are acting a fool, you're not alone. Don't hide because fear tells you that you're the only one. Text someone. They've felt the same way. Talk to that cashier at the grocery store. I guarantee you she's been in your shoes at some point or somehow. Listen to a podcast and regain a sense of community amongst like-minded parents. Whatever you do, don't lose sight of the masses. We're all standing in our kitchens, hands raised, praying that we're doing at least one thing right. By the time we master this thing, it's over, guys. So let's just enjoy it for what it is and not hole up in shame. I want to read you a little note that I wrote the night before our first day of school, and I hope that sharing my heart right now encourages you before you start your journey. To my sweet, trusting, and excited for the first day of school kids, I love you. You're every bit the beat of my heart, but you're even more so his. I'm humbled that he's chosen me to guide you through these fun, messy, and awe-inspiring years of learning. The truth is, I learn more from you. And Father, my sweet Lord, remind me of your grace when I refuse to show it to myself. Remind me that your heart loves me deeper than my futile attempts at mothering. Remind me that I'm doing nothing apart from your righteous, holy heart that you so lovingly share with me. Remind me that school is so much more than math and reading, and instead is simply one more way to know you and to make you known. I'm scared of my failure, that my mouth will speak harshly before I lean into your patience, that my heart will feel overwhelmed before I run to your big, scoop-me-up, burden-bearing arms. I will choose wrong, but I trust your rightness. I choose to let you lead me, love me, pour into me, for I know that this will all be but chaff if I don't. I'm humbled for another precious year teaching your children, and with the baby stir, I know you're calling me to leave this printer, this laminator, and the what-ifs at your feet for the night, to rest up for the morning, and all you have planned for your children. The room's not ready, the lessons aren't ready, but I'm not ready. You are. So let's do this, guys. Here we go. Ready or not, 2018 homeschooling year, here we come to reclaim our homes and our children as our own unique gifts. Thanks for spending this last week with me, ladies. I'm humbled that you have given me the opportunity to encourage you, and I hope that I have at some point over the last week. And I will see you guys very, very soon.